Hello from Hyde Park. I'm in Kensington. Well, I'm not actually in Kensington anymore. I'm in London. Just in the neighborhood of Kensington and Hyde Park. And, you know what's interesting is when you have, like, this idea of who you are becoming and who you know you can step into, the type of, like, embodiment that you are capable of, but you're not quite there yet. That is how I feel right now. That is how I feel every time I, like, turn my camera on and I just want to speak from, I just want to speak from the heart, and I just want to be my most embodied and empowered self, and yet sometimes I still feel that shrinking tightness, and I know that's completely normal. And also sometimes it's frustrating because I know what I'm capable of, and I have for a very long time, and so I get frustrated with myself when I am not actually stepping into that, when I know that I can, and I'm holding myself back from it. So today I posted on my Instagram about the intuitive sessions and tarot readings that I do, and I have been doing them for like 8 months since I started practicing, outside of just like my own internal practice. That's been happening for years, but I just started doing readings, intuitive readings and tarot readings, and working with people, helping them find clarity and direction and purpose, especially on what it is that they're meant to do in this life. And so I have been hesitant to post it on Instagram, and you can see I literally just got smaller in my body and hesitant to post it on Instagram because for me, my Instagram at this moment has like 2,000 something followers, and it's 2,000 people that for the most part I grew up with, where they know me in real life. And especially the people from my hometown, it is really difficult for me to conceptualize them receiving this version of me now. I have a really hard time with it. And I don't have an issue stepping into this version of me now in my real life, in my day-to-day life. But this kind of idea of people that I can't see and can't talk to in this moment, but who know a past version of me receiving just my post that I'm putting up now as this version of me, it really scares me. It really scares me. I think it kind of like, it touches on that part of me that existed in middle school and in high school that wasn't so confident and wasn't so sure of herself. And so today I was sitting at Kensington Palace Cafe, got a little scone with some clotted cream and some jam. It was really yummy. Some tea and a cappuccino. I only got 4 hours of sleep, so I'm also heavily caffeinated today. But I was sitting there and I was journaling, and the muse struck, the idea struck, and I just turned on my camera and started filming and talking about what I do. And I decided to just claim it and put it out there. And it was just this very soft stepping forward and claiming this part of me and claiming this work that I do, and then changing my Instagram bio to match that. And it's this funny feeling where, like, all at once I'm like, yes, okay, it's real. Like, that helps me set these things into motion, these things that I want to do in my life. And there's this part of me that's just like wants to shrink and get so much smaller. And I've been feeling this push and this pull for so long, of this, like, I want to grow and I want to stay small and shrink. And it makes me think of the way that a flower blooms. Flowers don't just go like this. If you watch them in slow motion, they do this thing where they unfurl and then they kind of curl, and then they unfurl and then they curl, and then they unfurl and then they curl, and they unfurl all the way. And I think that really is what stepping into any level and any cycle of embodiment and expansion is expand and contract, expand and contract, expand and contract. Even if we're just taking breaths, the more you take a breath, the bigger you can take the next breath, basically. So I sit here standing on this precipice between embodiment and fear, and living in this kind of state of slight imposter syndrome, but mostly just really excited for like whatever this next step is going to bring. And I feel like I've been very whimsical in this, so I'm going to explain just a little bit. I am traveling full-time. I would like to live in London full-time. I'm working on doing that legally, obviously, and how to stay here long-term and visas and all of that stuff, and praying for a miracle as well, and for guidance on how to do that, how to be here, how to live here. I love this city. I want to live here for a long time. And in the meantime, I'm traveling and I'm house sitting and I'm pet sitting and staying with friends and seeing the world, which is also something that I've really wanted to do. And as I'm doing that, I am fulfilling this vision that I have had for a very long time of being a digital nomad and having my own business, my own practice, where essentially I get to write and create and work one-on-one, and then eventually probably in groups with people, to take further steps on my purpose in this lifetime, which is to help other people align with their purpose and activate them towards that sense of fulfillment and that joy and that biggest life that they want, and just activating other people towards their most expansive life. There's a dog running this way, and I really hope it comes to say hi, because I could very much use some dog love today. And so in order to do that, I have to do that for myself first. Like, I have to figure out how to step into my most authentic self and my most expanded life. And there goes the dog. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you probably can't see it. But it's about figuring out how I'm doing it and then documenting it so that it inspires other people to do so as well, because that already happens in my life. I just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways, and then other people are like, oh my god, you're so inspiring, and I'm like, thanks. I'm just like not letting fear dictate my decisions. I don't have any big thing to finish this on. I think this is all just part of the journey of like being kind of in the messy middle of it all, and knowing that I'm on the right path, and knowing that I can feel the excitement and the joy and the pleasure of what is ahead in this kind of culminating space that I can feel coming, and trusting where I am right now, and then like the ooey gooey chrysalis part of the transformation, and sharing honestly about it as I go. I think that's all I'm gonna say today. And I hope if you are out there and you've been interested enough to watch this video, it's because you feel like there is more for you. And I just want to tell you that there is more for you, and that you are capable of getting it, and that it is possible for you. It is. I'm watching my Pinterest boards come to life right now. It's really freaking magical. So don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't, because you can. And I'll see you next time I turn on my camera.